The millwork business is what I grew up in. I always wanted to be in Colorado Springs. I sold my company in Denver, so I moved down here and started this company. I started Concepts and Millwork in December of '79, and we incorporated April 1, 1980. The first year in business was wonderful. You know, I'm back doing what I like to do, which is do millwork, and I love starting things up. And surrounded myself with some high quality people. I brought 2 employees with me from Denver when I sold that business. I bought a automatic edge bander in 1982, and it was like a miracle. Because in the old days, we used to put all our edging on with hand glue and a hammer. And now I got a machine that puts it on 19 feet a minute. Kaiser Permanente up in Denver, Colorado was the first really big millwork job that we had done. I think it was like $500,000 or something like that.
My first day was kind of fun. My father was out of town and his receptionist / secretary was looking for some part-time help. And so I went down and just applied.
I think it was more difficult for her than it was for me. I loved having her around, but I'm pretty demanding because she's my daughter. I probably expect more out of her than I would anybody else.
I love my dad. He was tough on me. I will have to say that for sure, but I learned a lot from him. You know, he treated everyone with respect and fairness, and he did whatever he said he was going to do, and I kind of took that to heart and learned from him.
I had this building built for me in 1986. I think building the original building here was #1 for me.
I started with Concepts and Millwork June 11th, 1990.
Scott came here and he called me on the phone. He said, "You're an AWI firm." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I'm coming to interview with Wigan. Could I come by and see you and talk to you?" And I said, "Sure, fine, come by." So he came by and he's all dressed up and he's just a handsome young man, and he brings me his shop drawings and they look like artwork. So anyway, I don't want him to know that I want him to come to work here. So I said, "Well, everything looks good. Let me know how it goes over at the Wigan Corporation." He calls me a couple days later and his words were, "I really want to come to work for you because it's more like my grandfather's shop in San Antonio, Texas."
The early years at Concepts were interesting. I was always being applied to a new challenge. It was always interesting. Every day was different. Working with Bob was great. He was really the primary reason I was here. First time I met Stephanie was, well, early on.
There's some history behind Scott. I really just kind of thought he was a yuppie and a little older than me, not really interested in anything that I would be interested in, but he rode motorcycles with my dad all the time and was over for dinners, and just so sweet. It was that southern drawl and that real laid-back Texas politeness. But I thought, God, he'd never be interested in a girl like me.
He came to me and he asked if he could date my daughter. And I said, "You're asking me, you should be asking her."
He came into my office one day after work and he said, "You know, if I ever asked you out on a date, would you go out with me?" And I was kind of taken off guard, but I was like, "Sure, yeah, I would do that." Took him 2 more weeks before he actually asked me out.
We wanted to keep growing. We had to do more work faster. So I started buying computerized equipment. And the first really big piece of equipment I bought that was totally computerized was a CNC machine made by BSA out of Italy. So that's where we got started with that kind of machinery. This is a family company. That includes, besides my kids, it includes everybody that's worked here.
I really enjoy working with family. I enjoy coming to work every day with Stephanie. It was always exciting when it was the 3 of us. Was something that was never a burden. It was just always fun.
They're all my family here, and they're going to need jobs, and a lot of them are young, and you know, they're 20 years old. They're going to be working another 40 years, so we need a place for them to work and to excel and learn more and make more money. It's always been a family for me.
We like to work hard, but we like to play hard as well. And so family, that's part of it. You know, you're in the weeds with everybody every day doing the hard stuff, but then we also like to celebrate each other and the personal things that happen in everybody's life, whether it be a new baby, a marriage, a new house, a new dog. It's just getting to know the employees and spending our time together just like a family would. We're very fortunate to have in our backyard the mill. They actually have all the same equipment that we have here.
We sponsor interns each summer. We have upwards of 4 to 5 that participate. This was started in 2016. We've had a number of men and women that have joined the company as full-time employees.
We've invested a lot of money and time in helping them learn the trade and get better at what they're doing. Nothing's more fun than bringing somebody in that works for little or nothing to get started. And in 3 years, they're earning top wages because now they're a journeyman, or they developed the skill to run a CNC.
We actually went to a ribbon cutting ceremony here not too long ago, and it was the first time I actually looked at one of our clients, and they really gave me the feeling that that wasn't just a cabinet that we built there. Their newborn baby's going to be laying on that cabinet.
We've done a number of medical centers. Children's Hospital here in Colorado Springs was close to our hearts.
It's not just about the millwork that we build, it's about the people. We bring our whole heart to their project when we go in. We're all in.
Our largest project to date is the Anschutz Health Sciences building, and that was a project that grew over time. It started as a pretty typical millwork project, but over time grew to become one of the largest jobs that we've done to date. We're hired to become part of a team, which is important, and we take it seriously. So I think we work hard, ask the questions, and manage the projects the way we would if it was our own.
Our clients come back because we do care about what they need, what they want. We listen to what they have to say. We want to take their ideas and turn them into concepts, no pun intended.
Our company cares for the people. You can buy $10 million worth of computerized equipment. You can build a 100 million square foot building. The problem is it's worthless without people that'll do the work and manage it, and you want them to get invested in having the same mindset. Your opportunity to grow here is incredible. That's really, I mean, I could take you back to lots of my employees, and I could show you where they started and where they are now.
I would like to thank my employees for all their hard work and dedication and caring for the quality of what we produce every day.
Bring your ideas, bring your energy. Let's talk about some of these things. Let's get together. Let's collaborate on ideas that you may have for the future. I want to thank my employees for being my support. I want to thank them for bringing all of the creativity and the love and heart that they bring.
What I'm most proud of is the quality and the integrity with which we do our jobs every day, and that hasn't changed even though we've grown considerably over the years.
I guess I would want the newer employees or a future generation really to know concepts we started. It was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And I just really want them to know that we grew from a place from our hearts, but it wasn't always easy. I want them to know again that it may not always be easy as they come in. There'll be a lot of challenges, but there's also a lot of things to celebrate that come along with those challenges, and a lot of things that they'll be very proud of that they've accomplished. The
future for Concepts looks bright because of the people here, because of the energy, the motivation, the desire. I'm confident that we'll continue to attract skilled personnel, and consequently will continue to grow.
I think the kids are doing a better job of running it than I did. They're a team that backs them up. Excellent team. They have all the stuff that you need. They have the desire, they have the intelligence, they have the patience. It amazes me, honest to God.
I want everybody to feel like they're wanted, that they're welcome here, that they're safe here. And I want them to also know that we appreciate them. They're what makes our business thrive. I mean, it's all about them.